So another Assurance Castle video. And I know you've been looking for this because it's been an interesting play that's been paying. So, I'm obviously gonna give you guys the 4-1 as the full scoop. Um, we already understand that this platform has a lot to offer. There's a lot of information on the website um, for people to dive into. Even though right now, as of right now, there's only a 3% daily 15-day plan, which is fine. You know that the particular amount to get in and get out is literally going to be 15 days. So I want to go into the back end just to re-explore a little bit of what we already explored. So let me go ahead and log in real quick. Now, here we are. I deposited a total of $500 into this platform here not too long ago, and I've been able to successfully withdraw 165 from it. So we're getting closer to halfway to our goals. So, which is a good thing. Let's take a look at some of the earnings. Okay, so we started here. What was it? On the 23rd of June, the 500 was deposited, and then from that day on forth, I've been receiving a $15, which essentially is 3% of 500 daily, and been able to withdraw that daily as well. If you can see here, actually, on the 15th, on this 1st, which is as of yesterday, there was a $15 withdrawal. There's been countless amount of approvals. Now, I do have to say one thing. If I could give just some simple advice for those who are behind the scenes of this particular platform, if you're watching me now, I would think that having a TRX or some type of reference column here would be amazing. Not for the simple fact that like others would like to see proof of valid withdrawals. I, as an influencer, of course, could just simply tell you, take my word from it, that I have received my withdrawals. But I know some people would prefer to that transparent approach by having it, on screen. They click it and goes right to the, Transcon or BSC network or whatever it may be. So, but that's just a little. That's nothing that's giving this particular ecosystem an issue. It's just something that I would probably request as like something that I want. But beyond that, it's pretty simple. You got your deposit here, which is basically a minimum of $200. Okay. And then you have your withdrawals. You're able to essentially put the amount. I simply just type in, my particular tether along with the amount and my wallet address. Remember, the minimum withdrawals amounts is $5 for these things. Okay. And I know this says packages as if it's plural, but really there's only one package at the moment. It's been actually, it's interesting to say because, after the 15-day period, I'm going to be receiving my initial capital back. So it's not like I have to wait like a whole year or 2 or 6 months or 3 months. Like literally, no, in 2 weeks, I'll have my money back plus the earnings that the contract was provided on website. So I want everyone to be aware of that, okay? And I will be showing that in my videos as far, further and further more to come. So, as far as referrals go, nobody is essentially entered their money in here. So I don't want you to think that the money that I've gotten back is due to referrals, because though people have signed up on my referral link, no one actually has an active deposit. So the number you're seeing is actually just my hard-earned money working for itself. If I had a problem, which I haven't had a problem thus yet, simply click on support. That'll help you get into. Also, I find the Telegram channel too, by the way, to be very helpful. So if you have an opportunity, they have a Telegram channel. They also have a WhatsApp chat. So that'll be even more direct message clarification for you as well. But for now, I've simply done well with this platform. I mentioned to you before, people, that this is simply is a mobile type of website. So when they built it in the mind state of someone holding their phone, right? And literally being able to scroll up and down with their thumbs. And that's why the user interface looks the way it does, because it's been designed specifically for users that do not have a PC. So that's just a FYI. Now, one thing that I want to say is 2FA, okay? Always have 2FA turned on. In this particular sense, I did not have 2FA turned on. To do that, all you simply do is you go to the far right where your actual logo is, click on that 2FA button. From there, you want to go into your app, to your phone, I mean. You want to go to the Google Authenticator app. At that point, you can hit the little plus icon on the very bottom right corner and then click on Scan QR Code. I'm going to go ahead and scan this QR code here. And that should do it for me. Or use a setup key. Oh, so let's do this. I can actually use the setup key. I can hit that. I can enter setup key. And then from that point on, it'll allow me to copy the setup key as well. And I can actually paste it into myself. 1 second. Perfect. So now I'm going to get that code real quick and make sure everything is locked in tight here. All right. So give me 1 second, guys, because I am doing this live. All right. Bam. And I'm going to put the key right there. Now I'm going to call this Assurance Castle. That's it. So now if I put in my code, which is 449226 at the moment, hit submit, then boom, update successful. So now I believe the way it works is either one of two things. One, either if you log into the profile now, it'll ask you for 2FA, or when you start to withdraw. Let's try it. Let's check it out. Let's see how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the homepage, which I've done now. I'm going to click on login. From there, I'm going to go ahead and put my login information in. All right, let's see here. Where was I? Bam. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Login. All right. Now it's asking for my 2FA. So even if you had my password, you still wouldn't be able to get in unless you have the actual access to the actual phone, which is amazing. So boom, I'm in. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Once you put your 2FA in, you have full access. So this is something that I feel like people need to definitely have on any type of DeFi situation. Matter of fact, if there ever was a platform that I got into that did not have 2FA, I'd be very weary, because how are you going to trust the system if it's not even secured itself? But fortunately, Assurance Capital has that under control. So a lot of times people kind of skip it, because when you go up here to the right, it's just up there kind of by itself. You see 2FA. But make sure it's turned on, because this could make or break your account. Literally. But yeah, with that being said, 2FA's turned on. We spoke about the account. We spoke about deposits, which I am definitely going to do another deposit once I get the entire 500 ROI back on this particular plan. I think we're going into almost our second week, I believe. Let's go back into it real quick to find out withdrawals. We'll go to account, just here, deposit. So if I go to setting, there we go, history. So 15 days is the plan, right? So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. So we're basically at 11 days. So essentially in about 3 or 4 days roughly, I should see that entire 500 balance back into the account. And I should be able to pull that out or reinvest it again. And that is the journey that I'm looking forward to with this particular ecosystem. Cycles, just continuous cycles. With that being said, turn your post notifications on. Ask any questions you want in the comments. I'll most likely reply at some point. What can I say? I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm simply a guy on YouTube just showing you my journey and also kind of giving you a feel of what to expect if you were going to jump into this. But with that being said, you guys have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you guys on the other side. Bye.